The P55 is a 2-inch monolithic stackable system. And what that means is it's highly modular, more modular than most of the competitors. We're able to start at varying height base panels, whether they be fabric or glass, and stack onto them different size tiles, whether they're fabric or glass. And those tiles that we stack onto them are also load bearing. So you can take something that was originally built as a 36-inch high or 42-inch high workstation, and you can stack tiles on top of it, taking it all the way to what many would refer to as floor-to-ceiling goods. So in other words, you can make the height of the panels go up, you can bring the height of the panels down, and you can do most of that without tearing the original stations apart. If you were to buy 50 stations and you put them in your office and you decided that it was too noisy, it was too disruptive, it'd be very easy for us to come in and put 18-inch or 30-inch stacks on top of those existing workstations without tearing them down. And then those additional stacks would increase your noise deflection and absorption, so it would help your sound issue. And you can continue going and add a door. You can add glass stacks that go all the way up close to the ceiling. We're not a demountable wall. We don't attach to the floor and the ceiling. We're freestanding panel systems that are built in self-supporting rolls on the floor and do not attach to the ceiling. And to carry it further, we've also carried the modularity into our worktops and support systems. In other words, we use the same components in many different functions. We can take a D-top that you have in a standard office environment or in a standard cube, add a base structure to it, a box leg to it, and it can be a freestanding D-top. So we can make freestanding case goods. We can make hybrid case goods, which are furniture that are suspended off of a main panel wall so that you can get power and data. Or we can make what you would consider your typical workstations or cubicles with the work surfaces supported off the modular walls. One of the other great things about the system is that we use burn power out of Michigan. So we have UL listed power, but it's also modular power. Every panel, be it fabric or glass, comes powerable. In other words, the brackets that the modular power snap into are built into the bottom of every panel. Therefore, you don't have to decide ahead of time if that panel needs to be powered at some unknown time in the future. It doesn't matter. We can add power whether at time of installation or after installation to any panel. Another unique thing about the P55 system is as we stack base panels in 4 different heights and tiles in 2 different heights, you're able to come up with almost infinite height possibilities. We can range from 36 inches high, our lowest panel, up to as much as, well, we've done 124 inches high before, which is over 10 feet. And they all use the same base structure. Another feature of our system is backwards compatibility, and we've talked about it in the past, but it allows us to add stack tiles to any version of our base panels. When we first came out with the system, we didn't use the stacking. We were just selling traditional workstations like everyone else was selling. Once we envisioned the modular stacking concept, we had to make that work with the existing panels so that we were always backwards compatible. You'll always be able to add a stack to any panel, whether it's a fabric stack, a glass stack, fabric on fabric, glass on glass, fabric on glass. Any combination works.